Well, hello from sunny Torremolinos. Carrick Piper here. Sorry about the sound quality, it might be a bit echoey, I'm not too sure, because I'm doing this on my iPhone, because I didn't bring any video equipment with me. And I wasn't actually expecting to do a review, but I went into a tobacco shop here in Torremolinos. Actually, it was in Ben El Medina where I went. We were actually in Torremolinos, and I found a packet of Amphora full. And I've had all sorts of mixed reviews on this, but it's Kentucky Burley, Virginias, Orientals and Turkish, and it's got flavourings of cocoa, chocolate, florals, orange and raspberry, I think, something like that. So it's got a bit of everything in here, so let's give it a try. Now I'm sure many of you have already tried this. I have never tried it before. It's not something that I've seen available outside of it in Ireland. So it's Burley, Kentucky, Oriental, and with those flavourings, yeah. Sounds nice. There's the packaging. This is in Spanish. And this cost me €7.40 for 50 grams. If I had this in Ireland now, that would be €24, €25. It's insane, isn't it? So if I like this, I'm going to buy more of it. So, that's nice, fresh, plummy, fruity, but not over fruity. Definitely smell the tobacco. It's that Matt Baren quality again of dryness, but moist. You can see that right. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. So, to get it loaded, I'm going to use my Vaughan pipe today with a filter, but not a filter pad, because I don't have any with me. But feels lovely. It's quite coarse cut. So just see as it's going in there. Not too much there to start with. Take a drop of it out. Use it in. Okay. It's quite it's quite thick, coarse cut. It's nice though. It's like most of the Matt Barons I'm finding now. They seem to have gone down that cut, haven't they? That thicker tobacco cut. It's nice. Is it a Danish cut, maybe? Okay. So, because it's quite coarse, it doesn't pack too tightly. That's pleasant. Blue skies and warm. In the high 20s, it's beautiful here. That's very yummy. I'm just sipping it to get it going because I don't want to heat it up too much. Nice. That is very tasty. That's better now it's lit. Yeah, but you can get the Virginias alright. And those orientals, that hint of spiciness and the richness of the Kentucky. A little bit sharp, but not too much. And I think the flavourings and toppings are very, very medium to mild. You get a nice moistness in your mouth, I feel, actually. Now, I'm not getting much floral. I'm tasting more richness, like cocoa. Not chocolate though. Maybe dark chocolate. Yeah. That's actually quite pleasant. Now, I had a look on tobacco reviews beforehand, and it has about 2.8, I think, or 2.6, something like that. I can't refer to it right now because I'm using the same phone to record on. But it was mostly 4s, 3s and 2s, not many 1s. There was a fair amount of reviews. That is typically Matt Baren though, I have to say. And when I say typically Matt Baren, it's good quality and not too dry and not too moist. It's just perfect. Now the room nose, I can barely get it because the wind is blowing it away. But it does smell quite sweet, quite nice. I'll have to ask my wife. You get a good mix of the tobacco actually. Like it's not heavily flavoured. I don't think so. It's probably classed as an aromatic, but it's more tobacco forward than flavour. You get like that molasses sweetness. It's very smooth actually. You know, that's quite light. I reckon it's about medium taste, but the taste is very nice. Yeah, I do feel a bit more chocolatey now that it's warmed up a little bit. Are there any florals coming out? Not too sure. Maybe a hint. Orange? No. But you see, the orange and the raspberry, the fruitiness is more of a chemically acidy thing that cuts through the tobacco and that takes away the sharpness and smooths it up a little bit. It stops it from being too acid, I'd say. So it kind of rounds the flavour off. So like you have the cocoa and chocolate for the mouthfeel, I'd say. And then you have the florals and the orange. It's more a hint of, I don't really get it, it's not barely there, but it's more you just get a nice mouth feel. That's great. That is really good tobacco. Really good. Yeah. I like that. Do you know, I've moved more towards the Baren brand than the Peterson there. Isn't that strange? I just like the way they cut the tobacco and treat it. It's just very, very meticulous. I hope the ST group continue on in the same process. Yeah, that's really, really, really good tobacco. I'm actually enjoying that. I could easily smoke that every day, like a daily. That is an easy 8.5, 9. It's close to a 9 than an 8.5. That. Yeah, that is a really interesting smoke now. Now I'm not using a filter pad, and I haven't used one for a good while now because I've run out, to be perfectly honest. And I just decided, right, I'll just try it without again, and it is actually really good. And with a filter pad, I wonder what that would taste like. Probably taste even smoother. Because you feel a little bit more moisture in the mouth. But that's not a bad thing. Especially on a nice warm hot day. And the oriental in that now is not very, very strong. Barely there. And the Burley, just get that nuttiness. That nice warm mouthfeel. Yeah, that is quite good. Will I be buying some more? Absolutely, I'm going back to that tobacco shop and buy as much as I can for €7.40. My goodness, that's really good value for money. But taste is very, very enjoyable. This is one of my second pipe today, so the first pipe I would have had early morning pipe. Now I'm having this. Yeah. Really nice. And it's quite slow burning. Like that. Now, we've been going 14 minutes. Beautiful. So who'd enjoy that? Well, I think genuine tobacco smokers who like the taste of good tobacco would enjoy this. It's not, you know, when I think of an aromatic, I think fruity and vanilla, and it's none of that. It's definitely not fruity. It's more chocolatey, but not chocolate. It's more, you know, that the mouthfeel chocolate gives you. You get that fullness and slight sweetness, but a little bit of bitter, a little bit of sharpness from the orientals and spice, just a tiny bit. And with the burley there, you're getting the smokiness, and a little bit nutty. Yeah, that's really quite perfect. Amphora, that is really good. That Baren, once again, will tickle my taste buds. I'm going to try some more of that now. It says it's a mature and slow burning pipe tobacco. This is one that you could just smoke in the bowl for a good while, I think, and just relax and let the day pass away. What time is it here now? So it's 1:10 in the afternoon here. And like that blue sky. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's really good. I know I'm beginning to waffle now. But really, honestly, it's got a silky feeling texture to this. It's smooth. You can definitely taste and enjoy the tobacco itself. And it's got the flavour enhancements to that tobacco. So just add to it. It doesn't take over. Flavourings are quite mild. They are there, you can definitely tell they're there. But I don't think they take over. That's a very enjoyable smell. My God. I think Frank was saying I'm secretly moving into an aromatic smoke. I think you're right. But you're the cause of this. Just remember this now. That aniseed twist, my goodness, that blew my taste buds away. And then I have a feeling I don't want that fusty, tasty smelling that taste. And I want more full, rich flavours. And this is giving me that. It's not over the top though. Highly enjoyable. Yeah. You get a little bit of chocolate every now and then. I think it should go very well with coffee or a hot chocolate drink indeed, but I wouldn't be drinking hot chocolate on a day like today. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, I do get a bit of an orange flavour there, sensation there now. Like a hint of orange peel. You know, like Terry's orange, chocolate orange, like that. So you get the chocolatey, the essence of orange, but very, very rare, very pale in this rather than the. I think Amphora, there's other blends for Amphora. Let's see if I can try and find some. That is very enjoyable. I'm going to enjoy smoking that in my truck. Yeah. That is a very, very thoroughly enjoyable smoke. Yeah. Not sharp. Not one bit. Doesn't bite. It's not chemical. Most definitely tobacco forward with enhancements of cocoa and possibly chocolate, and I'm not really getting florals as such, but they're probably there in the mix. And nothing shouts at you. It's very rounded, very smooth. 8.5, 9 for that. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful. Yeah. It was helpful to me because I've always wondered what it was like, and I had this impression that it was going to be very rich, and it's not. it's actually quite medium and full, nice bodied in the mouth, nice mouthfeel, and you can pick out the flavours of the tobacco nicely. Yeah, that's a thumbs up from me, from Torremolinos. Yeah, awesome. Hopefully now that's a thumbs up from you too. Most definitely worth a subscribe though, isn't it? For sure. Alright, well, that's Carried Piper. Not from the Carried Studio, no. This is Carried Piper on tour in Torremolinos and enjoying every minute of it. So there we have it, a powerful, wonderful blend. Try it. Next time, see you soon.